We are super excited. We're on our way to our first rafting trip of the summer in Colorado. Where are we going to?
We're going to Cañon City, Colorado. I've never been there personally. Excited to go check it out.
I think it's the Royal Gorge rafting that we're going to. It's class 2 and 3. So not the highest to start off with because this is our first rafting of the season, but we're super excited. First, we need to stop for some coffee though. All right, we secured the coffee. I'm obsessed recently with the shaken espressos. So delicious. And Jared's pumping gas right now. We needed to stop and get a little before we make it the rest of the way down to Cañon City. We've actually never been to Cañon City, and we've been a lot of places in Colorado, so we're really excited to check out the town a little bit before we go on our rafting tour. And one thing I didn't think about is how I'm gonna show you guys the rafting. I didn't quite think about the waterproof aspect, if we're going to be allowed to bring our phones. These are class 2 and 3 rapids. We've been on class 5 before and those are pretty crazy, but I'm not sure if they will allow us to have any electronics on class 2 and 3. That might still be a little too intense to risk bringing the phone, but I'm gonna try to show you guys as much as possible nonetheless so that you can get a good taste of what it's like to raft Royal Gorge in Cañon City. All right, we'll check in whenever we get to Cañon City. We made it to Cañon City. All right, we made it to lunch. We're looking forward to having some tasty grub before we hit the water. We definitely need some nourishment. We haven't had anything to eat today. And we decided that we need a little bit of liquid courage. So cheers. The food has arrived and I cannot wait to dive in. This is the moussaka and it's on the menu, fully vegan already. And this is the Wagyu burger with Logan logs. That eggplant is delicious and the spicy tomato sauce just makes it so much more exciting than roasting eggplant would normally be. This bowl is huge, but I honestly think I'm about to do some damage.
Got the Wagyu burger here, pretty good. I give it about an 8.6 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Missing a little bit of bacon. That's the problem. Pretty good though.
All right, so I thought I was gonna do much better than I ended up doing. I guess my eyes were bigger than my stomach, but it is very hot out right now. And this is a very hot dish, so I did my best. All right, so I thought I was gonna do much better than I ended up doing. I guess my eyes were bigger than my stomach, but it is very hot out right now. And this is a very hot dish, so I did my best. We're on our way to the rapids right now. I am not looking forward to having to pull on my wetsuit, but I am a little scared that the water is still gonna be freezing, so probably gonna do that. It's like, what does the car say right now? 97 degrees out right now. So the cold water will hopefully just feel very pleasant, but we will keep you guys posted when we get there. We're so excited to finally hit the water for the first time this summer. Okay, so that was a little scary. We showed up to the check-in site and we tried to check in. We told them our names and they said they did not have us on the list. Turns out we're at the wrong spot. There's a lot of rafting places around here, so we're en route to the right spot now. We made it to the right rafting spot and there is a dinosaur right where we parked. Okay, we checked in, we got our gear. Unfortunately, we did find out there are no phones on the water. The only thing we can bring is water. So we will not be able to film anymore from here, but apparently there is somebody who's filming with a GoPro on the trip and we might be able to get some of that so we can show you guys a little taste at least of what it's like when we're out there. Bye! This is probably going to be my least favorite part of the entire trip. So hard to pull the wetsuit up. I got it. After talking with our guide while we were on the boat, we noticed there was a GoPro on the front of the raft the entire time. So we asked him what that was about, if he was videoing the experience, and he is, and he was willing to share the video. So we are actually going to get to show you guys what it was like on the raft, out on the river rapids, bless you, on, oh, I lost my train of thought.
Royal Gorge.
On Royal Gorge River Rapids. And just to be clear, the place that we were rafting with is Echo Canyon River Rafting, and they actually do two different experiences. So one is called the Royal Gorge Experience, and the other one is called the Big Horn Sheep Experience. We actually did the Big Horn Sheep because that is class 2 and 3 river rapids. I mentioned earlier we weren't quite ready to dive in to the class 4 and 5 this early in the summer when we haven't gone rafting yet, but we heard so many good things about the Royal Gorge class 5 river rafting experience, and we got invited to come back, so we think that we're actually going to be going back and trying that as well. We hope that we can share that experience with you guys whenever we go, so stay tuned for class 4 and 5 river rapids as well. But in the next videos, we'll show you guys what it was like when we were out on the water. It was amazing. I feel like it wasn't too scary or thrilling or anything, but so nice. We were able to look at the mountains to try and spot bighorn sheep and just take in the beautiful weather. Take a look.
And roll one. Roll one. Roll one. Roll one. Roll one. Got you right. Roll one. Roll one.
Refreshments before we hit the road to the next adventure in Cañon City.
Cheers.
Woohoo! Bye, Echo Canyon. Okay, I know I said that we were having refreshments really quick before our next adventure.
19 miles. Continue straight.
In Cañon City, but it turns out we wanted to go to the Royal Gorge, where they have, what did they say? It was the oldest or the longest suspension bridge that's still usable.
I think it's the tallest and longest.
Tallest and longest. It's something that's the most in the world. And so we wanted to go to this amazing suspension bridge that our river rafting guide couldn't stop talking about. But unfortunately, as we were sitting down, having a beer and some fries, just recuperating after being on the water, we looked it up and it closed at 5 o'clock. It's now 5:15, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to make it there today. We will have to come back to Cañon City and go, because now we're very curious and really want to get our eyes on this bridge and walk across it. Apparently it's terrifying but also amazing. The views are supposed to be incredible, so we'll have to take you guys back there next time. But for now, that is all for our Cañon City adventure.